Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you with a message that I believe holds the power to transform your journey, no matter where you are or what you're facing. This message is simple, yet profound. Struggles lead to success. We live in a world where we are often told to avoid failure, to seek the easy path, and to pursue smooth, predictable journeys. But let me tell you something. The road to success is never easy. It is filled with bumps, twists, and turns that can test your spirit. But each struggle, each challenge, is a vital lesson that shapes us into the individuals we are meant to be. Embrace the challenges, for they are the stepping stones to greatness. The truth is, you will face hardships that may shake your confidence and make you question your purpose. But those very moments will shape your character. They will teach you resilience, patience, and the power to keep moving forward. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The challenges you face today will prepare you for tomorrow's success. Now let's talk about resilience. This is not about being invincible or having an easy life. It's about knowing that you will get up time and time again, no matter how many times life knocks you down. Resilience is your strength. It's the determination to keep fighting when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. And trust me, when you look back one day, you'll realize that those tough times, those struggles, were what built your strength, your resolve. Next, there's something even more powerful to remember: self-belief. You must believe in yourself when no one else does. Even when the path seems unclear, when doubt creeps in and the world around you shakes, remember that you are your greatest asset. Trust in your dreams, in your abilities, and in your potential. The greatest achievements often come from those who dare to believe in their worth, despite the odds. And finally, as you move forward on your journey, practice gratitude. Every struggle, no matter how difficult, brings with it a lesson that adds value to your life. Take a moment to reflect on the journey, not just the destination. In moments of difficulty, thank life for the lessons and wisdom it provides. Gratitude gives us perspective. It allows us to appreciate the small victories, and it fuels our desire to continue pursuing success, even when things feel tough. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know this. Every struggle you face is an essential part of your unique story. Those moments of uncertainty, fear, and doubt are not signs of defeat. They are the lessons that will guide you to the success you dream of. So keep going, keep striving, and keep believing in the power of your journey. Remember, success isn't defined by how easy the path is. It's defined by the strength you find in overcoming the struggles that cross your way. Embrace the struggle, because it leads to success. Struggles are an inherent part of every successful journey. They are not something to avoid or fear, but something to embrace as an essential part of personal growth. Every challenge faced, no matter how daunting, holds within it an opportunity for learning, improvement, and ultimately triumph. We often hear the phrase, "Success is a journey, not a destination." And the struggles we face along the way are the very moments that shape that journey. When we encounter difficulties in life, it's easy to view them as setbacks, obstacles that stand in the way of our dreams and goals. But the truth is, struggles are not barriers. They are teachers. They push us to dig deeper, to find strength we didn't know we had, and to discover new paths forward. Every obstacle has the potential to reveal a lesson, and it's up to us to look for those lessons instead of becoming discouraged. The growth that comes from facing adversity is often more valuable than any success we might experience without having faced those struggles. Consider the example of someone who is striving to build a career in a competitive field. At the start, they might face rejection after rejection. Their ideas might be dismissed, and they might wonder if they're cut out for the industry at all. It's easy to feel defeated in those moments. But here's the key. Those rejections are not failures. They are part of the process. They teach resilience, perseverance, and the ability to adapt. They show us the areas where we need to grow, where we might need to refine our skills, and where we might need to tweak our approach. Each rejection teaches us something new about ourselves and the world around us. Likewise, when we struggle with personal challenges, whether it's balancing work and life, managing relationships, or confronting our own fears, we're forced to face the parts of ourselves we may have been avoiding. These struggles force us to question our beliefs, our actions, and even our identities. This process of self-reflection can be uncomfortable, but it's through these uncomfortable moments that we are given the chance to evolve. Without struggle, there is no growth. Another important aspect of struggles is how they build resilience. Resilience is not something we're born with, but rather something we develop over time. It's the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to stay focused and positive even when things don't go according to plan. Resilience is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. And just like any muscle, it grows through the strain and tension we experience. The more we face struggles and challenges, the better equipped we become to handle them in the future. When we take the time to reflect on the struggles we've faced, we begin to realize something powerful. We are not defined by our struggles, but by how we respond to them. People who achieve great success often share a common trait. They don't give up when things get hard. They understand that struggles are temporary, but the lessons learned from them are permanent. Success is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to push through those struggles with persistence and a positive mindset. The key to making struggles work for us is our mindset. Instead of seeing a challenge as something that will break us, we must choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. This mindset shift can transform how we approach difficulties. Rather than feeling defeated, we begin to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better? By embracing challenges in this way, we reframe them from roadblocks into stepping stones. The truth is, struggles are the catalyst for success. They teach us important skills such as patience, focus, and adaptability. They prepare us for the greater challenges that lie ahead and provide us with the tools we need to navigate them. Every time we overcome a challenge, we build the resilience and confidence needed to tackle the next one. And with each challenge we conquer, we move closer to the success we desire. It's important to understand that success is not achieved in a straight line. It is a winding road filled with unexpected turns and obstacles. But those obstacles, those struggles, are what make the journey worthwhile. Without them, success would not have the same meaning or value. So the next time you find yourself facing a difficult situation, remember, struggles are not to be feared. They are the very things that will lead you to the success you're striving for. Embrace them, learn from them, and allow them to shape you into the person you are meant to become. Resilience is a quality that is often tested in the face of adversity. It is not something that comes naturally or easily to most people. Instead, it is a skill that must be developed over time, and it is shaped by the difficulties we face. In fact, resilience is born from struggle. It is through our trials that we learn to stand strong, to keep moving forward, and to push through even when everything seems impossible. Trima and I, when life throws challenges at us, it's tempting to want to give up. We might feel overwhelmed, exhausted, or defeated. The weight of our struggles can sometimes feel too heavy to bear, and the easiest thing in those moments is to let go, walk away, and resign ourselves to the belief that we are not strong enough to overcome what lies before us. But resilience is not about avoiding these moments of doubt. It's about having the courage to continue moving forward even when we don't feel like it. It's about knowing that setbacks are temporary and that we have the power to rise above them. One of the most powerful aspects of resilience is its ability to transform our mindset. When we face challenges, we can choose to see them as insurmountable obstacles or as opportunities for growth. Resilient people understand that struggles do not define them. How they respond to those struggles is what truly matters. Resilience allows us to maintain a sense of hope and determination even when things are not going our way. It teaches us that failure is not the end of the road, it's just a part of the process, a moment to learn, regroup, and come back stronger. This kind of resilience requires an immense amount of inner strength. It means that, despite the discomfort and hardship, we refuse to give up. Instead of succumbing to the pain, we use it to fuel our determination. We learn to dig deeper, to find the strength to continue even when we feel depleted. This inner strength is what enables us to rise again after every fall, to rebuild after every setback. It is not the absence of difficulty that builds resilience, but the persistence to keep moving forward in spite of it. Developing resilience also requires patience. It's easy to expect results quickly, to want everything to fall into place immediately, but the truth is, life doesn't work that way. Success, growth, and healing all take time. Resilience teaches us the value of patience, of understanding that progress is often slow and incremental. Each step forward, no matter how small, is still a step toward success. When we adopt a resilient mindset, we learn to appreciate the process rather than rushing to the end result. We learn to honor the journey and trust that every challenge we face is helping to shape us into the person we need to become. In addition to inner strength and patience, resilience also involves adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and we cannot control everything that happens to us. But resilient people understand that, while we may not be able to control circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. When things don't go as planned, we adjust, we pivot, we find new paths to take. Resilience is about learning to adapt to the changes that come our way, to stay flexible and open-minded, and to look for new solutions when the old ones no longer work. One of the most important aspects of resilience is the ability to learn from failure. In fact, failure is not something to fear or avoid. It is an essential part of the process of growth. Every failure is a lesson. It shows us what doesn't work, it reveals our weaknesses, and it teaches us what we need to improve. Resilient individuals don't see failure as a reflection of their abilities, but as an opportunity to adjust their approach and try again. They understand that failure is not a reflection of who they are as people, but rather a stepping stone on the path to success. Over time, resilience builds a sense of confidence that is rooted in experience. The more challenges we face and overcome, the more confident we become in our ability to handle whatever comes next. We start to trust ourselves, knowing that we have faced hardships before and come out stronger on the other side. This confidence becomes a powerful tool, one that propels us forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain. So, ultimately, resilience is the force that keeps us going when everything else tells us to stop. It's the strength to stand tall in the face of adversity, to keep moving forward when the way seems unclear, and to keep fighting even when the odds are stacked against us. It's the knowledge that no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up, stronger and more determined than before. Resilience is the foundation of success. It's what allows us to not only survive, but to thrive in the face of challenges. And it is this quality that will carry us through every hardship we encounter on the road to our dreams. Self-belief is perhaps one of the most powerful forces we can harness when it comes to overcoming struggles and achieving success. In the midst of challenges, when the road ahead seems unclear, it is this unwavering belief in oneself that becomes the guiding light. When everything around us is uncertain, It is the conviction in our own potential that keeps us grounded and moving forward. And, however, self-belief is not something that is simply given to us. It is something that we must cultivate, nurture, and reinforce every day, especially in moments of hardship. When faced with difficulties, it's easy to begin doubting our abilities. We might question our worth, our skills, and our potential. The voices of doubt can become loud, and it can feel as though the world is telling us that we are not. It means acknowledging the obstacles in front of us and trusting that we have the ability to face them head-on. It means understanding that we have within us the strength to push through even when the path seems impossible. Self-belief is rooted in the understanding that we are capable of growth and transformation. Every challenge we face presents an opportunity to learn and evolve. When we believe in our ability to grow, we shift our focus away from our limitations and instead focus on our potential. It allows us to see failures not as the end, but as stepping stones toward progress. When we trust in ourselves, we are more likely to take risks, step out of our comfort zones, and embrace the unknown, knowing that we have the tools to adapt and succeed. Building self-belief often requires us to silence the voices of doubt, both internal and external. It's easy to listen to the negative self-talk that arises in difficult times. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never make it," or "I'm not strong enough." These thoughts are common, but they do not define who we are or what we are capable of achieving. Self-belief requires us to challenge these thoughts and replace them with affirmations of our worth and abilities. It means reminding ourselves of our past successes, no matter how small, and recognizing the strengths that have carried us through tough times before. Every victory, every challenge we have overcome, is a testament to our resilience and capability. There is also a deep connection between self-belief and the way we approach the world around us. When we believe in ourselves, we begin to approach challenges with a mindset of possibility rather than defeat. We see opportunities where others might see obstacles. This shift in perspective can make all the difference in how we handle difficult situations. Belief in oneself leads to a sense of empowerment, a belief that we are in control of our own fate, and that no external force has the power to dictate our success. This mindset of empowerment fuels confidence, and with confidence comes the courage to keep moving forward, even when things seem tough. However, self-belief is not about perfection. It's not about thinking that we can achieve everything flawlessly or without mistakes. In fact, true self-belief is rooted in the acceptance of our imperfections. It is about understanding that we are human, that we will make mistakes, and that we can still be successful despite those mistakes. It's the ability to pick ourselves up after falling, to learn from the experience, and to keep going. Self-belief gives us the permission to be imperfect, to be real, and to embrace our flaws as part of our unique journey. An important aspect of nurturing self-belief is surrounding ourselves with positivity and support. While it's essential to believe in ourselves, the people we choose to surround ourselves with can greatly influence our mindset. Supportive individuals who believe in us, who encourage us, and who help us maintain our focus can be a powerful source of strength. Likewise, we must be mindful of the energy we allow into our lives. Negative influences, or people who doubt our abilities, can weaken our self-belief, making it harder to stay focused on our goals. The more we cultivate an environment of positivity and support, the stronger our belief in ourselves becomes. At its core, self-belief is about trusting the process and having faith in the journey. The road to success is rarely straightforward, and there will be times when it feels like we are not making any progress at all. But when we have self-belief, we understand that success is not defined by instant results. It is about consistency, perseverance, and faith in our own abilities. Even on the days when progress seems slow, we trust that we are moving in the right direction and that every step we take brings us closer to our goals. Ultimately, self-belief is the fuel that keeps us going even when the path is unclear and the future is uncertain. It is the inner conviction that no matter how many times we fall, we have the strength to rise again. It's about trusting ourselves, our instincts, and our potential to achieve great things. With self-belief, we are unstoppable. We are not limited by the obstacles in our way, but empowered by the knowledge that we can overcome anything. When we believe in ourselves, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Gratitude is a powerful and transformative force, especially when it comes to navigating life's struggles. In the face of adversity, it's easy to focus solely on the obstacles, the setbacks, and the hardships that seem to stand in our way. However, gratitude allows us to shift our perspective. Instead of being overwhelmed by what is difficult, gratitude enables us to see the lessons hidden within those challenges and recognize the value in the journey itself. When we practice gratitude, even in the most difficult of times, we begin to notice the positive aspects of our experiences and develop a deeper understanding of the growth that comes from struggle. The first thing gratitude does is shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. In times of struggle, it's natural to feel like we are missing something, be it time, resources, or the support we wish we had. But gratitude helps us focus on what we do have in the present moment, no matter how small it may seem. It teaches us to appreciate the strength, the lessons, and the opportunities that come with hardship. By acknowledging what we already possess, we open ourselves to the possibility that we can use those resources to move forward. Gratitude reminds us that even in the midst of difficulty, we are not truly empty. There is always something within us or around us that can help us keep going. Practicing gratitude also allows us to find meaning in our struggles. When we face challenges, we may wonder why things are happening the way they are. It's easy to get lost in the why me mentality and feel like life is unfair. However, gratitude helps us reframe this mindset. Instead of seeing ourselves as victims of circumstances, we begin to see our struggles as opportunities for growth. Every hardship we face has the potential to teach us something valuable, whether it's patience, resilience, or the importance of perseverance. Gratitude helps us look for these lessons. Even when the circumstances feel overwhelming, it encourages us to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this situation? By adopting this mindset, we begin to see our struggles not as punishments, but as valuable parts of our journey that are shaping us into stronger, wiser individuals. One of the most profound benefits of gratitude is its ability to help us maintain a positive outlook even when things aren't going well. It's easy to get caught up in negative thinking during tough times. When things feel bleak, it can be hard to see beyond the immediate challenges. But gratitude has a unique way of counteracting negative thoughts. When we intentionally focus on the things we are grateful for, it creates a shift in our emotional state. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, we begin to focus on what's right. We start to notice the small victories and moments of joy that might otherwise go unnoticed. These moments, no matter how brief, can act as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, there are still things worth celebrating. Gratitude also deepens our sense of connection with others. Struggles can often feel isolating, as though we are alone in our hardships. However, when we practice gratitude, we become more attuned to the support we receive from others. Whether it's a kind word from a friend, the encouragement of a mentor, or even the love and care of family, gratitude helps us recognize the people who are standing by us during difficult times. So, in acknowledging their support, we strengthen our relationships and cultivate a deeper sense of community. Gratitude reminds us that we are not truly alone in our struggles, and that the help we receive from others can be just as valuable as our own strength. Furthermore, gratitude teaches us the importance of resilience. It's easy to lose hope when things aren't going our way, but practicing gratitude helps us keep moving forward. When we are grateful, we cultivate a sense of optimism that helps us push through the tough times. Gratitude shifts our perspective from a focus on the end result to an appreciation for the journey itself. This allows us to find motivation and energy to keep going, even when the finish line seems far away. By embracing gratitude, we learn to celebrate the process of growth rather than just the achievement of success. Every step forward, no matter how small, is something to be grateful for, because it means we are moving in the right direction. In addition, gratitude has the power to improve our mental and emotional health. When we practice gratitude regularly, we reduce stress, anxiety, and feelings of helplessness. This is because gratitude activates the parts of our brain associated with happiness and positivity. As a result, we feel more equipped to handle the challenges that life throws at us. Gratitude also encourages a healthier mindset, one that embraces optimism, compassion, and a sense of abundance. This positive outlook can help us better navigate life's ups and downs with a calm and centered approach. Ultimately, gratitude is not just about acknowledging the good in our lives. It's about recognizing that the struggles we face are integral to our growth and success. When we choose to be grateful even for the challenges, we open ourselves to the possibility of transformation. Gratitude teaches us that every hardship, every setback, and every moment of adversity holds value, because it brings us one step closer to the person we are meant to become. And by practicing gratitude, we develop a deeper appreciation for both the joys and the struggles of life, understanding that they are all part of the beautiful journey toward success.